Toronto Mayor Olivia Chow released her proposed budget yesterday. It includes a property tax hike lower than what officials initially proposed, an 8% property tax hike plus 1.5% for the city building fund, and the police budget increase will remain at $8 million.
The Scarborough busway will be fully funded, and some money is coming from the feds for refugees and asylum seekers. Mayor Olivia Chow joins us live in studio to talk about this. Good morning, Mayor. Thank you for making time to speak with us.
Good morning.
I'd like to start first by talking about later today. You have an announcement coming up or a conversation coming up with the Deputy Prime Minister, Chrystia Freeland. Are we going to find out how much Toronto will receive from the federal government to support refugees and asylum seekers?
Yes, you are.
Okay. Can you tell us what it is?
No, because I'm not the
you don't know
finance
yet?
minister.
Okay.
Let me put it this way. It will really assist the city of Toronto because there's just huge number of refugees claimants coming to our doorsteps, and we now have 6,000 people in shelters. So you won't see a problem, you know. And I just want to take the opportunity to thank the federal government in understanding the need of the city, and also really been a very, very good partner, not just this time, but previously also.
The ask was $250 million. Are you able to say, will you see that amount? Is it less? Is it more?
Just wait for it. It's just
okay.
a few more
I know it's
hours.
close. We're just wondering because of the impact, of course, and it's also so incredibly close to February 14th when this discussion is really going to get underway at the council level.
That's right. That's right. That's
okay.
right. So, as you know, I inherited a gigantic financial mess, like $1.8 billion financial hole. And we need to fix the mess, then also get the city back on track. Because the city had been in decline. People have been saying that garbage and the water fountain doesn't work and TDC is not as reliable, etc. So in this budget, we are fixing the financial hole and also investing in building housing, all of them affordable, and helping people that live in shelter and preventing tenants to become homeless, because there's a big chunk of support there to support tenants, because 1 out of 2 Torontonians rent. So there's a big investment to keep them so they don't feel so insecure. Or facing demolition or renovation. Also funds for young people, and there's about $2 million there, so that there's after-school activities for them, good leadership, employment programs to give them hope, building stronger communities. All of that is very important to build a affordable and safe city.
And Mayor Chow, I want to quote you from yesterday during the announcement, quote, "Today is not the end, but the beginning of our journey together." What does that mean? And what is that actually going to look like?
It means that there's still a lot of work to do. It means that after this financial increase for property tax on if you have a home, it's less than $1 a day. And we're also protecting seniors if they can't afford to pay that extra. And tenants won't pay because we've lowered the residential rate, the multi-residential rate, to 3.5%. So it's a journey, because fixing this big gigantic hole, we are beginning to deal with it. We are stopping the city from decline, but we need to build a lot of housing. We need to build community centers. We need to invest in TTC. So I'm asking folks to say, all right, we're going to be accountable. We're going to come back with you to measure, to set targets, to say, because you're paying $1 extra a day, this is the results you're going to get, you will get. And then next year, we're going to say, okay, what can we do better? How can we improve? It's a collective responsibility. It's not just the mayor, it's not just City Hall. Already we opened up City Hall, 40,000+ people online, on telephone, face-to-face said, we want you to build more housing. So we're going to go back to them and say, okay, quite a few months later, what else can we do together? So that's why it's a journey.
The feedback, I know you took a lot of feedback for the busway. You found the money to
That's
include
right.
that in your new budget proposal. But some of that money coming from the stabilization fund, and I want to ask you, is there a possibility you could dip further into that cash in order to bring down the property tax? Is that a possibility here?
That's, I'm worried that our credit rating will go down if you empty out your reserve. We used to be at AAA credit rating. We're now at AA credit rating. You don't want to get it down, because if you go down further, when you build things, you don't pay 100% cash. That means if you borrow money, you will end up paying more interest. That's not what we want to do. So that's not fiscally responsible.
Okay.
So the budget is fiscally responsible, it's balanced, it put us back on track and make life more affordable for folks. That's the aim that we have.
Yeah, and when it comes down to it, that vote is less than 2 weeks away on
That's
February
right, on the 14th, yeah.
Mayor Olivia Chow, thank you very much for stopping by CP24 Breakfast. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
We'll be in touch. We'll watch for that announcement later today, too, with the
Okay.
federal government. Okay, thank you, Mayor. I appreciate your time.